everybody, what's up? Overkill here again with another video. Decided to do another random live video since I don't do them that much. And I got some stuff to show you. And I got a winner to announce for one of my giveaways. I got some figs to open up. So really cool stuff. And of course, the Dragon Ball stuff says hello to all of you. So what should we do first? I could show you, I got a pretty good stack of stuff. I'll show you my giveaway I won in Anime Collectors United on Facebook. Pretty cool little portrait here. I'm not sure who the character or the person who signed it is, but I won it and it's pretty cool from Anime Collection. And then something I got recently. Got the Squirtle amiibo to go with my Pokemon amiibo collection. That thing's pretty cool. It's got somebody in the chat. There we go. Hopefully it'll show up for me. Hello to whoever's there tuning in already. But yeah, that's my Squirtle. And let me see what this is. Alright. Something keeps popping up on my phone acting all stupid. But I've been trying to build the Bro Thor wave for a while and have had zero luck at that. And I found this guy. He was on sale, and look at the back of the package here, you see everybody in the wave. And that will leave me with one, and it's the hardest one to find, which is this Vision. But I was on the fence about this Iron Patriot, and I didn't know if I wanted him or not. But after getting him in, he looks pretty dope. And not only is it one step closer to Bro Thor, but it's a really cool fig. So, I say we open them up. Shouldn't be that bad, as long as I don't cut myself on live feed here. Take them out and look at them. Anything special here? Doesn't look like it. It's got the Avengers insert going on. Hey, you got a lot of stuff. This is all in the back piece. Look what we got here. Looks interesting. We have the Bro Thor head without the sunglasses. Hopefully it shows up good for you. I know it's kind of blurring. Does that help any? Not sure. I couldn't remember if I showed this off last stream or not, but I thought, why not? And the other one has the sunglasses on it. And there's not much difference to them other than that. Just the sunglasses. No like smiles or anger faces or nothing, but it's cool to have options. So I'm digging that. I'll set these down right here. Get this guy out of the package. It's a pretty sturdy Iron Patriot. Fun fact, I gave away an old Iron Patriot. I think it was one of my first giveaways I ever did on the channel a long time ago. So, this is pretty cool. It was from the Ironmonger wave, and took me a long time to finish that Build-A-Figure too. This guy, he don't have any extra hands or anything. He's kind of limited on his movements. But he's really neat looking. He's got some pretty awesome guns and stuff to go on. Let's see if we can load all this up on him. We got these pieces here. Looks like they just snap in. I'm guessing. I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out. Figure it out or drop it. I'm guessing it goes into these holes here. I don't know how flush it goes, but it looks like it's pretty far. Where'd that other one go? Of course I'd lose it. Well, you see how here it is. Here's the other one. Looks pretty cool, huh? What's these other things? I guess you can throw some gnarly looking guns on them. Be cool if you can do them all at once, can you? You can. Man, I don't think my littlest one, Torin, is going to let me keep this. I'm pretty sure he'll be taking this. This is an instrument of destruction. This is pretty epic. Pretty cool beefy figure. And it's a rando figure for me because I was really just going to buy the Build-A-Figure piece, but why get the Build-A-Figure piece for $15 when you can get the fig with the Build-A-Figure piece for the same price? So it's kind of like a no-brainer. Pretty cool Iron Patriot from the MCU. I dig it. Where can we set him at? Up here. Out of the way. We got a couple packages to open up. Sorry. Been outside doing yard work, so it's a little iffy. But I got some packages to open up. This is pretty new in the mail. It's a giveaway win from Instagram from Evolve Toys. So I'm kind of excited about it. I got to choose what my prize was. And there was two I needed, and one that, well, two I needed, but one of them I thought I already had until I picked it. I'm like, oh man, but it's cool because I still got something really awesome. And it is the Mortal Kombat Baraka. This is like a bloody variant, I guess. It's really cool. And I have some Mortal Kombat figures. You know, I have the Storm Collectibles, Sub-Zero and Scorpion. And I have these McFarlanes. I have Spawn, Shao Kahn. Now I've got Baraka to go with them. And I've got Noob Saibot and Cabal on pre-order. So that's all pretty cool. And he's got the little brain that you stab. If you go to my gaming channel, you can see I got his fatalities listed from Mortal Kombat 11. They're pretty cool looking. Shows them eating the brains and stuff. It's pretty wicked. I like that. That's a cool figure. The face is pretty well detailed too. I may end up doing a review on him as well, like I did Shao Kahn. If so, it'll be out in about a week or so. We'll set him to the side. We'll make sure there wasn't nothing else in the package. I don't think there were. It's really packed really well. Throw some of this stuff away and get it out of the way. Man, that Iron Patriot had a lot of trash with it. A whole stack of stuff. And it's out of the way for now. The next package, and we're going through these pretty quick. Nobody in the chat yet, so that's kind of a bummer, but that's my channel, you know. I don't get a lot of views on certain stuff, at least right away. Some of my stuff does pretty good later on, so people probably ain't used to me doing live anyway. But it is what it is. I've had some channel growth. I've had some stoppage on views and stuff, but it's still fun, and that's what matters the most, is just having fun with it. And if you missed it, I posted up a video, I think it was last night. I got a lot of Pokemon cards stashed up, and I'm probably going to be doing some videos on them very shortly, so be on the lookout for some of those. I think I picked out which one I want to do first. If there's any that you suggest, hit up the comments, let me know which one I should open first. And that's that. And because of that, I posted a couple videos up to get into the YouTube Shorts trial, and I got in. So now maybe I can start putting some of my Pokemon card videos that I put up on Instagram and TikTok. And if you want to follow me on those, it's at Overkill48 on both of those as well. So if you want to check those out, feel free. Maybe I can start putting some of those on YouTube as well, putting them up on the shorts. Let me know in the chats, comments, whatever, if you're interested in something like that, because I'd totally be down for it. Any other channel news? Nah, it's just been kind of slow. I hit 1040. Not had a whole lot of growth since I hit 1,000. It's been kind of peaked and just slowly going. Some of my videos, like the Kong exclusive Super Saiyan Blue Goku, stuff like that, have done pretty good for me. Like I said, some of my Marvel Legends reviews haven't been too good, and my friend mail unboxings haven't been really good. So I'm starting to get a pretty good algorithm built up myself on what you guys want to see from my channel, and maybe not be so random and try to give you more of what you want to see from me, which is apparently this stuff, the Dragon Ball stuff. That's what does the best for me. So, I just had put up a Bulma statue not too long ago. I've got a Super Saiyan 4 Goku statue video I'll be putting out. And so there's more Dragon Ball on the way. It's just really hard because the figure arts is all premium Bandai exclusive now, and they're really far out before they release. So it kind of just kills my reviews on that, and I just want to keep giving you guys some quality content to help out with stuff. So I love doing the figure reviews and stuff, though, and it's just such an awesome thing, and I know there's some of you that enjoy it. I got a really big shout out from Cold Bang Games. He was telling people how much he liked my reviews. So, all that means a lot. Even if it's one person telling you something, it means a lot. And it's enough to keep you doing it, keep you having fun. So, I always keep that in mind. With that being said, we'll go ahead and get to the next box. It's a big one that has been needing to be opened for a while. This is a deal I got from my good friend David Blucher over at Blucher's Collectibles, and hooked me up with a really good deal on some really awesome figures. And I won't tell you what they are yet because I want to show you when I open this box. It's been sitting there, and he's even wanted to know when I was going to get around to opening it. And I wanted to do it live. I was hoping he'd be able to catch it, but I'm sure he'll watch the replay, so no biggie. I can get this thing open. It's taped up really well. There, we're getting it going. Got a lot of really nice bubbles at the top. I'm sure the kids will be getting a hold of them to pop them. And this is packaged perfect. There's no other way of putting it. He packages stuff perfectly. He makes sure all of it's really nice. And even let me know before getting these that they had been open previously, that they were all complete and in good shape. And this is something else on my channel you should know I'm a fan of. You can kind of see it through there. Halo. I mean, look how great he packaged these. He partnered with these from his collection and hooked me up with a solid deal. We have Spartan Helio Scroll. I'll say it right in a sec. Spartan Helio Scroll. It's really nice Spartan. And these are... Who did these? Was it McFarlane? I don't remember. I should know, but I don't remember. Oh, Mattel did them. Okay. These are Mattel. And they're really nice. Such the removable armor pieces and stuff. This one's got a needler. It's pretty cool detailed needler. I have pieces that go to this crawler. And from this wave, I don't think I had any of them. So any of them is really awesome. But yeah, Spartan Helio Scroll here. We'll kind of set it to the side. Who do we got next? No, this is pretty wicked looking. We have an Elite Zealot. Really nice. Yo, Off-World Adam, how's it going? This is really nice. Elite Zealot. And the energy sword looks pretty killer. Once again, that's another piece to that crawler. Looks like number 6, which is 2 of the legs. Yeah, you can see here on this diagram, you got 2 of the legs goes to it. So that's really wicked. And the other one had parts 4, which was the head. Let's see if we can see it in the package. Is that what he's got in there? Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I mean, you could build that crawler. It'd be really awesome. Thank you. This is a labor of love behind me. I am huge. This is number 1 for me, Dragon Ball. And, you know, that's the one thing I'm proud of the most in my collection is my Dragon Ball collection. And we have, they're still coming. There's a bunch in here. I forgot how many there were now. It's been so long. And I'm going to eventually set up a huge Halo and Gears display, hopefully similar to something like this. And this is somebody I wasn't too fond of in the games, but you need them for your collection. It is Spartan Locke. And Locke looks like he comes with some kind of neck piece or something. Kind of weird looking. But he's pretty good detailed too. He's got like the plasma grenade gun. And he has a, seems to be a assault, no, not an assault rifle, that's a battle rifle he's got. Where's it out? It's in his hand right here. And these, I bet these scale pretty close to the Jazzwares stuff that they're putting out. And I found a couple of them. I got a Meal and Chief and a White Spartan. I don't know where my White Spartan is right now. I did have him sitting in here. I would show you the scale, but I don't really know where he's at. Here is the main man himself, the attraction of Halo. My favorite, the Master Chief. He's also got an energy sword. He's got a whole lot of stuff with him. So he's got the assault rifle, and he comes with, let's see, I don't know what pieces he got. He's got a torso, it looks like he's got. Just can't see it down there too good. But on the back, you can see what they look like stripped down without their armor. So I don't know if these things are interchangeable. There is a possibility you could take like the red armor and put it on the Master Chief or something. So I mean, your possibilities could be endless on these. That one is number 4 from that set. Number 5 is a really cool looking one. I thought he said these had been open, but they don't look like they have been. Huh. I could be wrong. But we do have Linda 058. She's got a big old sniping rifle here. And a pistol. That pistol's pretty big. Hey, Proud Barlock, how's it going? No problem being late. Like I said before, better late than never. Any support works. But this Linda, she's got some pretty cool features. She looks really funny without her armor. So it'd be interesting to see how that would look in fig form. But that sniping rifle, look how massive that thing is. That's a big sniping rifle. And for the couple of you that's just tuning in, I am going over a friend mail call from Blucher's Collectibles. And this is a Halo one that I've been needing to open. And this is number 5 so far of 6. Before I show you the last one, I can give you a quick rundown if anybody missed it. That was Linda. We did have the Chief. We had Spartan Locke. We had the Elite Z-Lot, and this is a really big package for this one. And the Helo Skrill Spartan. So really cool stuff, but there's one more to that set. And we have Spartan 087. Are anybody of my viewers really big Halo fans or not? It'd be interesting to find out. This one's kind of neat looking. She has a shotgun and a pistol. And the final piece to the crawler is Spartan Kelly. The colors are unique to say the least. They're kind of dull in a way. I like the red on the gun. Almost looks like a blood splatter in the camera. So it's still pretty cool though. Like, it's all 6 to this wave. Like I said, I've not, unless he's retaped them. I thought he said they'd been open, but this have been retaped and put back in. They're in really good shape. We got a whole lot of trash. That was all of my stuff from my good friend David Blucher. And the other mail call that I was showing was this one that I'd won on Instagram, which was my Mortal Kombat Baraka. The blood variant. Got the brain. That was a really cool figure. And I showed some stuff off. So definitely check out the first part of the video. There's some stuff. I talked about the channel and stuff. For anybody watching, what do you think? You know, I'm working on some stuff for my channel, trying to figure out what's best for the viewers. And I know, like I had stated, that this is what most of the people come here to see from me. And I love doing the Dragon Ball stuff, but, you know, Premium Bandai is just killing me with the exclusives. And not shipping them forever. And I know that the situation going on around the world, can't say it because they try to demonetize you or whatever. I know that factors in a lot to them shipping stuff out, but it's like I want to keep content flowing for everybody, so I still try to do reviews. And it's just been kind of a downslide, and I've not had many of the imports and stuff to review for you all. So I've been trying to do some Legends and stuff, and hopefully the ones that are watching it are enjoying those. And that being said, let's see. Yes, definitely hate the exclusive SH Figuarts DBZ. I agree, Black Knight. It is getting really crazy. I know that they try to say that keeps scalpers from getting all of them, but it kind of hurts us. It sucks for us in the long run because we have to pay up front full price for a figure art that it's already looking like 6 to 8 months away before they release it, on top of who knows when you get it. Like for me, my Kid Gohan, I still don't have it. I don't know if it's one of the ones that supposedly got lost on the boat or what happened. Hey Rolando, how's it going? And it's just a very frustrating thing. It's like, if it's going to help you against scalpers, why don't they do a deposit system similar to how Big Bad Toy Store does? It's say, if it's a $60 figure, for example, why not say $20 down, you pay the rest when it releases? You know, I think more people would jump on that then, because this is catering to scalpers, in my opinion, because they're all just going to buy them up, and your average everyday collector is not going to be able to get them, you know, because of the situation last year. I've actually got an almost full set of the SH Figure Arts. You can see them lined up back here, and there was very few that I was missing aside from like 2 or 3 convention exclusives. But because of the way everything went with me being out of work and stuff, I ended up missing out on Raditz, I missed out on Hit, and I missed out on Raccoon. So I took 3 big hits close together on that. And I'm a huge Ginyu Force fan, so I think that really sucks that I will not be able to finish my Ginyu Force. Missed out on him plus the first 2 Ginyu members. Yeah, and see, I'm sure you understand my pain on this. And why did they release Captain Ginyu as a normal release, but the rest were exclusive? It makes no sense. Only bought the basic $10 Goku. Those other in a box are $30. basic $10. I don't know which Goku you're talking about. Are you talking about a, let's see. Let's see if I got one on camera. Like this right here. Ones don't knock everything over. You talking about one of these? I know those are around that price limit. They're pretty good figures. They just don't scale really well with the figure arts. If you want to have them together. They're nice looking figures though. You see, scale's a little bit off. That's the reason I didn't jump full force on these. I've gotten Vegeta. I've gotten somebody else sitting around here. I don't remember who it was. I've got a Frieza and a Goku. I think, no, Jiren. That's who it was. A Frieza and a Jiren. But where I'm trying to keep him to scale, with my figure arts, I was opening, you know, I was fortunate enough to get a couple and had an extra of when I was working a bunch of overtime. So I was able to open a couple, but I was opening my re-releases and keeping the originals sealed. And all those are sealed up here. They've not been opened. And I have this whole shelf, and the shelf above it has my convention exclusives on it. The pretty much almost every exclusive except for the original Goku, because that's just way out of budget. And it's really, really hard to come by. But the next shelves, I have my Funko Pops. Yeah, I've seen they just released the pre-order for Bulma. I just had finally gotten in Cooler before he went away. I was managed to get one in for him. So I was thinking, yeah, now I'm set. I can go ahead and get 10 maybe in a couple weeks. But then they done Bulma too, and I'm like, man, that's, you know, it's hitting us hard. And plus, there's talks of this Goku Day one, which is possibly a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, also being another premium Bandai exclusive. So we're going to have a lot of that going on. So it's definitely kind of crazy, all of this. And I'm trying to see. Yeah, all these are, I got 3 shelves down of Funkos. My figure arts are on up. Same's over here on this side. I just kind of carried it over. I'm going to do the same thing. This is my living room. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, because my Funkos are starting to back up and get put in the front. Like this one I just had picked up the other day. It's pretty cool. But I buy these pop protectors on bulk pretty much through Amazon. And they're pretty nice. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're enough to keep your stuff from getting damaged. I did not get to re-release Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The person I go through, Ageless Geeks, they're great. I'm pretty good friends with Alex, but he was only able to get 30 pieces. And I think it was the same for the Toyco pre-order group on Facebook, and it was like 30 pieces for him. And by the time I saw it, it was long gone. So I ended up missing out on the re-release of Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But I do have the original. So if it ends up being the same package, I really didn't miss out. But if it's a different package and stuff, then it kind of knocked me out. But I did get the, what was it, the Imagine Works or whatever, Vegeta that they announced. I did pre-order it. Curious how it's going to look with the cloth clothing and stuff. I think it'll be a pretty cool figure. I have the Goku laying around here. I got a little bit of a pile here of stuff I need to work on, so I don't know exactly where it's sitting at. But he's here somewhere. But, yeah, I mean, missed out by 4 spots. Yeah, that would be a bummer. And yeah, Orlando, I get that. I get the price is harsh. That's the great thing when I do Ageless Geeks, is I'm able to do like $5 a week or something set aside. And, you know, I think with Toyco it's the same way. Especially if you've been in the groups for a while, they don't demand your money right up front because you've earned that trust. So you can use it as kind of like a savings to get that stuff. Welcome back, Baraka. How's your night been going? We've been talking a lot of DBZ figure arts. And I just had recently gave away a Jiren. So I might try to do something like that again if I can get my views and stuff back up. Yeah, Toyco is pretty awesome. The only reason I don't do as much through them is because I was already established through Alex at Ageless, and I have no issues with Toyco because I'm a member of that group as well. It's just I just keep what I'd already started essentially. There's the Frieza, by the way. I just noticed him behind me from that line. The Jiren's hid over there somewhere. I've set him somewhere. And I do have a Goku, a Ultra Instinct Goku. I got so much stuff that I forget what I have sometimes. That's pretty bad. But yeah, you know, that's just the way the game is, I guess, with figure arts. It's fun, but stressful sometimes, and it makes it rough because who collects to be stressed about having to miss a certain figure? Yes, I do have an Instagram. It is at Overkill48. I post some of my pickups, like when I grabbed this Kefla I was showing earlier. Sometimes I don't show everything on video on YouTube. I've really transitioned more into a toy reviewer channel instead of a toy hunt and haul type video. At the moment, I want to get back into the toy hunts and go back to the conventions and do those anime hunts for you guys and show you all that stuff. It's just waiting because of the mess that's going on in the world, obviously. But yeah, my Instagram, once again, was at Overkill48. And I do a lot of showing what I've got, like in the mail or whatever. And I do a lot of Pokemon and Dragon Ball card openings and stuff on there. So if you guys want to see that stuff, definitely check it out. What SH figure DBZ that's not made yet that you would like to get made? That's a good question. For years I said the Ginyu Force, and we got them. Now that they've been made, if we're counting all series, I don't know. I mean, there's some people I'd still like to see. I'm a big fan of OG Dragon Ball. I would like to see Yajirobe, maybe with a Corrin. That would be really cool. Kami, obviously, would be really nice addition. Some of the movie villains, you know, I would be down for a Turles. It'd be really nice looking, especially if it came with like a piece of the fruit from the tree. I would like that. Yeah, I mean, so many variations of Krillin. We need a new Krillin. I know he's been made, but, you know, a Namek Saga Krillin with his armor on would be really awesome, and I'm a big Krillin fan, so I'd totally be down for that. Yeah, Sword Slug would be an awesome piece. Imagine how bulky that character would be. It would be really cool looking to have that setting up in the collection, and I'm pretty sure that he would kind of put Broly, or give Broly a run for his money on the sculpting and how big they could make him. You know, even with the giant Uzarus that they made, the one of Vegeta, you know, they could always make a Goku. And so I wish I had money for figures. I want the Revoltech MHA. They could, yeah, those My Hero figures are pretty hot right now too. I'm seeing. I've not watched a lot of My Hero yet. You know, I'm kind of behind on it a little bit. I don't know, just haven't really sit down and watched a whole bunch of it, and I need to. And I know that those figures are really hot. Yes, the Tree of Might characters, that's what I was talking about. Definitely a Turles. Definitely. But with My Hero, I only have a few things of it. Yeah, what I've watched, I've liked. I think it's been really good. So I want to see more. It's just quit being lazy and watching it, because I really don't have no excuse not to watch it. But I need to. And I'm sure my son would like watching it with me. I mean, he loves Dragon Ball and Naruto and stuff, so he watches that stuff with me. And, you know, the only thing I've really been watching anymore is kind of felt like it's been like Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. You know, just trying to stay caught up on that and Power Rangers and stuff. And I've not really watched a whole lot of different things. I used to be on Toonami every Saturday night watching some of their stuff. I know I've got, what's it called? SSSS Gridman. I've got all of it backed up on my DVR. I need to watch. I've not even watched the first episode yet. So there's some really good anime and stuff that I really need to catch up on and watch for sure. The girls had me watch the new Fruits Basket with them through the end. I like to see the fighters from the other universes. Yes, even though he was a dull character, I was big on Jiren. And I think that he was a welcome addition because he didn't have to have no evil motives to be brought in. And I love Hit. I think Hit is a phenomenal character, and I hope that he gets a little bit more character development moving forward. Something to kind of keep him up to pace. I hope these characters that they introduced for the Tournament of Power don't get left behind. I hope they do something with all of them. That's my wish. Listen to me, Shinron. That's my wish. But the other question I just saw scroll up, I'm kind of following along with it because it's on my phone, so I'm trying to keep up. So if I miss anything, don't hesitate to post again. I'll try to answer some questions. The One Piece figures, I don't know anything about it. I'm not into One Piece. I'm not saying it's not bad or that I don't like it. I'm not giving it a fair shake. So I don't know how well I would like it. I watched the heavily butchered, edited stuff that CW Vortex, whatever they did, showed. Thought it was terrible. I started watching it when Toonami run it, and I liked kind of what I saw, but I could tell it's something that I was way behind on, and I really need to sit down and start that from the beginning to start knowing more about the story. That is something I want to watch from beginning to when, whatever eventual end. The same as Bleach. I've watched about 2/3 of Bleach, and I want to sit down and start it back from the beginning and go to the ending of it. Those are two animes on my list, as well as My Hero. That's some heavy hitters I need. It's just I know I'm going to have to invest a lot of time in. But as far as talking about anything from One Piece right now, I don't know a lot about it. I have a couple statues that I've gotten from Loot Anime and stuff, but that's all I really have. My daughter, she watched a little bit of it. She liked it pretty good. And like I said, I know I'd like it. It's just I need to sit down and watch it. And anything else you guys want to talk about? Hit me up. We'll keep chatting for as long as you want to. I still need to announce the giveaway winner. But I've showed you pretty much everything I wanted to watch or talk about. I'm on episode 4 of One Piece. And give me PyCon DBZ. Let's see. Episode 4 of One Piece. So you're not too far ahead of me then. So maybe I'll catch up to you. It's not too far to have to go. PyCon, as far as that goes for DBZ, yeah, that'd be a cool figure. I actually think Dragon Stars would do good with PyCon. I don't really like all the Dragon Stars figures, but they do really good with the aliens and stuff. Frieza and Beerus and Cooler and some of those characters, they knock them out of the park with Dragon Stars. I think they kind of are downhill on the Saiyan characters, but I think they do good with PyCon. So there's a more budget version of them that could eventually release, and a figure arts version of them would be pretty epic too, with like a removable hat and stuff. That would be pretty cool. Maybe it comes like a little flame fire effect. I'd like to see that. Black Knight's on episode 865 of One Piece. So how many episodes are they in all right now? I mean, I'm guessing, this thing, is it well over 1,000 or what? That's 865 is pretty high. I remember, I'm a little bit older generation, I guess, and I remember when Dragon Ball came out, people talked about having too many episodes. And that was under 300 because nobody had watched the original or GT yet. Yes, still going since 2000. I know it's been a long time. So, something like that is way out there in number. So I guess it's really something that, I guess that's me. My first introductions to anime was in 95. I'd watched some stuff before that, but, I started watching Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and Gundam Wing, and Ronin Warriors. All this stuff I would watch. And I had watched Akira and a few other movies, Vampire Hunter D and stuff before that. But as far as series go, those are the ones that got me into anime all that time ago. And obviously Pokemon came along and I got hooked on it, and Digimon. And I've always considered hello Gundam Tanaka, how's it going? And I've always considered myself a big action anime fan. I fell in love with Naruto as well, and Bleach, and Zatch Bell, and another big one that is my number 2 favorite anime, Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop. A lot of stuff Toonami aired I really enjoyed. I'm doing good. We're just chatting about some anime at the moment. We had looked at some figs. I talked about the channel a little bit, but while I'm trying to figure out what to do for the future of the channel. I'm trying to figure out how many videos I'm going to start putting out and stuff, because I'm putting out 2 or 3 a week for this channel, 2 or 3 a week for my gaming channel, so it's kind of a lot. There's the answer I was looking for. It's 1,000. That's a lot of episodes. And out of those 1,000, I want you to answer this question for me. How many of them could you kind of miss and still be kept up with and know the story? That's what I'd like to know. Like Naruto, you can pull it up online on Google and search for all the filler-free episodes. You can watch it like that. And that's what I've suggested to some people who kind of were getting burned out watching Naruto, because it helps. Kind of like a Naruto Kai or something. So I wonder if you could do that with One Piece. I know it sucks to miss stuff, but it'd be a good way to at least try to catch everything if you could. And while we were talking about Halo earlier, did any of you guys kind of watch that little Halo shorts or animes that they'd put out on Microsoft? Those were pretty good. Some of them were actually anime drawn and stuff. I liked how they did those. Just finished Naruto, the first series. The filler isn't as bad as people say, though it's not. A lot of the filler is kind of entertaining. I don't think it's something that you're like being drugged through. I mean, there are some that you're kind of like, eh. But, you know, Naruto filler kind of reminds me of the Dragon Ball Z filler. It's like you knew it was kind of out of place to a point, but it was still entertaining to see some stuff. And I enjoyed it. And it was the same way when I watched the original Sailor Moon. I know the new version of it cut a lot of that stuff out. When I watched the original Sailor Moon, I liked the filler that was in it. We need to figure that out, Black Knight, and see exactly what we can and can't get away with. Maybe we can get caught up. At least, it'd be done before I caught up anyway. I'm pretty slow with that. I know it'd take me forever. I get behind on everything. What about, let's see, before we wrap this up soon, let's talk about some gaming. You guys game? If so, what you been playing? For me, I got the new Series X, and the only thing I've played on it so far is Gears 5. Because they keep delaying Halo on me, and it kills me. So we've been playing the Switch a lot. We've been playing a lot of Mario, and some Mario Kart, Mario 3D World, and Mario U. Ported over to the Switch. But a lot of that. You know, a lot of family games, I guess, while we're all home. Dragon Ball Xenoverse is a good game. I liked both parts, and I put a lot of time into both of them. That sucks that your PS4 controller broke. I had a PS4 actually what they call it, it bricked on me after an update or something. And I don't know if the update caused it, but I put in an update and it bricked, and that was it for my PS4. I eventually got another one, but I've only really played the Spider-Man game on it after that. And I didn't get a whole lot into the games on PS4. I've always just been kind of an Xbox guy. I don't know, just even the third-party titles and stuff, I always play them on the Xbox. I guess just carried over from the original, kept playing that way. But the Xenoverse games that you mentioned are good. I'm ready for a Xenoverse 3. I know they still put some content out, but I'm definitely ready for a Xenoverse 3. I think that they could do some really cool stuff, twisting up some of the super storylines, especially if they carry into what the manga has right now. And speaking of Dragon Ball with the manga, not to veer away from a conversation we just had, but did you see that there's possibly a new Dragon Ball movie being announced? If you can get it, Barlock, you need to and play it. But I shared on my Facebook page, Pineapple Surprise. I kind of do some news articles and stuff on it. And they kind of leaked the Dragon Ball movie information early. So people are thinking that Dragon Ball Super 2 movie is coming out as early as next year. I don't know what the details of that are. Hopefully we'll hear more about it. So we got Tamashii Nation's announcement for Goku Day, and possibly the movie announcement for Goku Day. So we got a lot of Dragon Ball news coming up. And it's what we need to do, guys. I know I got some of you here that love anime. We need to get in here and talk about that and Dragon Ball and stuff more often. It's really fun to do. And I think, though, we're running at like 45 minutes in this video. And I need to go charge my phone before too long. It was like 25% when I started, so I better go ahead and wrap up soon. Yeah, they said. I mean, I'm not. Don't quote me on it, but it's getting rumored that there is a new movie. So, you know, be on the lookout. Follow the pages you need to follow, especially Toei. Keep an eye on their stuff. Late tonight and tomorrow, something may break and it may show up on YouTube or something. But as of right now, it's heavily rumored that there is a Dragon Ball Super 2 movie coming. Yes, Demon Slayer movie. It's breaking records. It is. It took out the #1 spot, didn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking that SS4 Goku will be Goku DX. I really do. And I feel that it'll be a premium Bandai exclusive. I've already just accustomed to it. I just feel like it's going to happen. I'm just confused that they did the Bulma, but didn't put the frog with Bulma and put it with one of the other Ginyu Force members instead. You would think they'd have put it with Bulma if they knew they were going to make her, because that would have been perfect. I hate the price on P Bandai exclusives too. It's almost squeezing people out of the market. Too much. The least they could do is offer free shipping with what they're doing. I think that would be, or a point system. After so many purchases, you get, build up points. I mean, that would be pretty cool to do, and maybe a little bit more tolerable. It feels like everything's exclusive now. It's... What was the last figure that wasn't exclusive? The Super Saiyan 3 Goku? And it was such a limited run that pretty much nobody got a hold of it. Before it was Piccolo, wasn't it? I think it was Piccolo. This one, I think, was the last normal release. You're getting really good into DBZ right now if you're in the Frieza Saga. That's where I actually talked a lot of my friends back in the day to start at, because they kept making fun of it because they didn't like the anime eyes, is what they would say. And I said, watch Dragon Ball. No, I can't get into it. I've tried. I couldn't get into it. I said, I'll give them, when Goku first showed up on Namek, starting the stuff of the Ginyu Force and Frieza, and I got a few friends hooked from there. So that's a really good saga to be jumping into, in my opinion. Before I announce that winner, though, I know I'll keep veering off and stuff, but I want to know all your guys' favorite. What's your favorite Dragon Ball saga? Yeah, from Z. Let's just stick to Z. What's your favorite Z saga? Because we've got, you got the Saiyan saga, the Namek, Frieza, Android, Cell, and then Boo, of course. But Boo's a really long one, so it needs to be broke up a little bit. I know a lot of people probably say Majin Vegeta stuff, but I'm curious what your guys' favorite saga is. Me personally, when I'm waiting to see yours, I like it all, but I've always been big on the Buu saga. I was a sucker for Super Saiyan 3 Goku. When I first saw that transformation, I freaked out. I thought, that is awesome. Very epic transformation. Obviously, the Frieza stuff blows you out of the water too. But the Buu stuff I liked. And I'm the guy that Goku's my #1 character. You either got a Goku or Vegeta fan most of the time. And Goku's my #1 guy. But when I watched the Buu saga, I wanted it to be Gohan. I thought that was his time. And I am a huge Ultimate Gohan fan. And I still feel gypped to this day on that. And I don't want to say exactly what happens, because we had somebody there watching saying they're in the Frieza saga. So I don't want to give every detail. Babyface, you found a way to get that Broly. Awesome, man. I'm glad you were able to get it. Did you get it through Amazon or what? While you're here, we want your answer too. We're asking what everybody's favorite saga from Dragon Ball Z is. Of course, I was talking about mine being overall the Buu saga. I like it all, but it's overall I have to give it to the Buu saga. And also, I'm a huge sucker for the original Dragon Ball. I know a lot of people don't like it as much, but Babyface also says the Buu saga. Proud Bardock. Now, I know it isn't really an arc, but my favorite is the Bardock movie. Yeah, dude, that original, that Bardock movie was epic. I remember watching that special thinking, this, for lack of better term, is badass. This is a really cool story to tell. That and the history of Trunks was up here compared to all the movies, in my opinion. Gundam agrees with the boo as well. Yeah, and the Gohan thing, yeah, I know. I just feel like what's weird though, I wonder if any of you knew this. I see that a lot about Gohan not training, and I know it's an alternate universe, but in theory, as we're talking, did you all know that Gohan didn't quit training when it carried into GT? Like GT's universe, that Gohan actually kept training to some extent through that whole time, and he never got any stronger at all. What up, my symbiote brother? How's it going, Carnage? But yeah, and that's something a lot of people don't realize. You look up the stuff about it, and Gohan kept training in GT, and he was piss weak. I mean, he was pitiful. And this version of him in Super, it didn't take long to get him back on point almost. So I think that Toriyama may do more with Gohan. I'm hoping. I don't want to talk too much about the manga in case anybody's not read it. Caught up to it on Super. Gohan, Piccolo, and Cell, that's pretty good picks. In Dragon Ball, Goku and Yamcha. No, we usually agree on everything, but I disagree on that. Goku, yes. You know Goku is my favorite through the entire series. My second favorite in Dragon Ball, obviously, was Krillin. And then another follow-up was Tien. I think that Tien is kind of held back a lot. He has a lot of potential, and he's always there for every big fight to help out no matter what. Those, let's see, the figure out standard, yeah, those are pretty good ones to have, though. I think Amazon has a couple different Vegetas. I'm not sure. And yeah, Piccolo was good, but, you know, we really didn't get to see a lot of them too much, other than the final arc in the OG Dragon Ball. But man, when Z started, it really picked up. I remember watching on Toonami, they would do the first 2 seasons, and I always keep going back in the Ocean dub. And I got so burned out on watching, it's like Ocean dub. From Raditz to Goku arriving on Namek. Right back to Raditz. I've seen that 50 times, it felt like. But it's like you got this tension between Goku and Piccolo, and you're always like, I wonder why they didn't like each other so much. Because, you know, I hadn't watched OG Dragon Ball yet. You would enjoy those figurizes. And yes, Piccolo does need a power-up. Hopefully, after seeing how, if 17 was badass in Super 2, that's my favorite android, always has been. I was glad to see him do something good. And if you liked him there, you'll like him in the manga as well. And as far as Raditz, he may come back. You never know. We may get some kind of scene because, I mean, we've gotten flashbacks to Bardock and stuff, so anything could happen. Figurizes are pretty fun to build. It may take time, but it's fun. Yeah, and I did a couple videos on my channel, and I was starting to do that. I was wanting to do like a model kit build Monday or something, and I just couldn't keep up with it. At the time, between work and stuff, I just had to give up because it's a lot of filming and editing in that process, because you want to get that mixture of showing how it's being built and the whole process, but not be so long that you're boring the audience. And I may do it again. I still have a whole bunch of models I've never built, so I may end up just start building some and going from there. And I'm not into live building a model because I make so many mistakes that you wouldn't want to see that anyway. And there was another question I was talking about a minute ago, but I forgot what it was. But I'll go back to one of the things I was saying about Piccolo. Does deserve a power-up. You know, look at what he had been through. And really up until the Boo Saga, then they kind of dropped off with him, but he come back in Super. By the way, what figures are on the shelf? And yes, Black Knight, I did get First Form Frieza. Figures on the shelf, which ones? These here. Those are a most of them are SH Figure Arts, but some of them are Dragon Stars blended in, and there is a Kong Studio Goku down here, and some of them, like this is my Figure Arts Ultra Instinct Goku right here, but he has a Roshi Island head sculpt on him that glows in the dark, and it's really rad looking. It blends really well with that aura effect. I know you can't see it real good in this video, but I've got a couple of them like that. But most of my figure arts that you see open are re-releases or any that I was fortunate enough to get a double of or something, catching it on sale. The ones up here are the sealed, still in box collection from my figure arts going across. That's what all these pictures you see are. They're just turned sideways. And then I've got like 2 shelves of those. I was talking a little bit about that earlier, but yeah, I mean it's really cool. Lucky bro, I've only got 3 Marvel Legends. They're great though. Yeah, it's not about the size of the collection, and never think, I really love your guys' support, and never once think, you could ask Carnage on this one and Babyface both. I don't share or show this stuff to ever brag, so I'll never think that. Whatever you have, be proud of what you have. That's your collection. That's what you're working for. That's what you've got. And whether it's a small collection or a big collection, that's you, and it shows who you are, and that's awesome. And I love seeing any size collection. Is the Dragon Ball stuff, honestly, you see about 3 shelves of it here. There's 3 shelves you don't see. It's a total of 6 shelves here. And it shapes into an L the same way. And the L is about that wide. So it's a lot of stuff. And this is about, I would say, half of my Dragon Ball stuff on this one shelf. All this. I do have a whole bunch of the Irwin and a few of the Super Battle Collection stuff hanging up in a different area. And this don't have all of my sealed Dragon Stars. And I got some more Funkos. A whole bunch of cards and stuff. So there's a lot more that I do have. And one of these days I'll do a full Dragon Ball collection video for you all. Especially those of you who sticks around and chats it up with me and always here for my videos. I'd be more than pleased to show you all my stuff. But keep in mind that I have been collecting stuff since like the mid-90s. So not so much this, but the other stuff. And then on my entertainment center right here is my statue collection. So, some of that stuff I have in older videos. So if you're newer to the channel or haven't went down my list, you can go to my Dragon Ball playlist. And I have like my Dragon Ball statues. And I have one of my figure arts and stuff. So I've got some of that stuff on there. They're not up to date. But it would definitely be something for you to check out. But I missed some stuff in the chat, I think. Trying to figure out how to get it back. I don't know. I can't figure out how to get the chat back on the phone, so I apologize for anything I missed. But I am going to have to wrap this up like I was saying a couple minutes ago because my battery is getting really low. But I just start talking, and I love doing that. I will announce the winner. It's been a while. I had a Taskmaster, MCU Taskmaster Marvel Legends to give away. And I did a video, and I did that cool death wheel and stuff. But where my phone needs upgraded, it got deleted. And I'm unable to show you the footage of it. But I know you all know I've done enough giveaways. I'm not going to lie about any of it. But the winner of that giveaway, of that Taskmaster, I think is still in this chat right now, which is pretty cool. And it was Carnage Collectibles. Joe, you won the Taskmaster that I gave away. So congratulations. And I will ship that out as soon as I can. And hopefully you will enjoy that. And I know you guys, and I was happy to see your name pop up to win that. Because I know you guys have, it's been a little down for you. Just to put it, normal. And it's good. I'm glad. I was really happy to see your name pop up because you deserve some cheering up at the moment. So that's awesome for you. I'm glad that you won that. And I think on the Jiren, I never got a reply. So nobody claimed it. Nobody picked. Or the winner didn't contact me on the Jiren. So I think if it's all right with you guys, I don't know if I'll be able to do it next weekend, but coming up soon, I say I go live again and I eliminate who won and I go back through the list and we pick another winner. I mean, do you all think that's the fair way to do it? I hate to not give the person who won a chance. I'm pretty good friends with them, actually, but I think I was more than generous on giving enough time. So I think you all deserve your shot. You know, the people I'm seeing in my chat right now are in my chat a lot. And that means a lot to me. And I think, you know, we'll redo it. We'll respin it and we'll pick a winner. And I'll try to do another live for it. If not, I'll film it. I'll still do a video for you all to watch. Yes, like everybody's saying, congrats, Carnage. I hope you enjoy that. And it's still sealed. It's your choice. I can send it to you sealed. I can open it up, send it to you. However you want, it's fine. I'm sure, you know, you'd be happy either way. So that's cool. Thanks for the tip. What was the tip? I must have missed it. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Let me read some of the comments. Had a really good DBZ collection going. But had to restart because my older collection got lost during the move. Yeah, that's always a bummer. I have a similar story to talk about that before I get off. Yeah, it was a fun talk. You was talking about some of your stuff getting lost. A very similar thing happened to me. I ended up, when I moved to my house here, there was, I don't know what happened, but I had some Dragon Ball figures. I think I've talked to Babyface about this before. And there was some very prominent figures in my collection, especially my Super Battle collection and stuff. You know, some of my Gokus that I had, the golden-haired ones and stuff, and Super Saiyan 4, you know, they're missing. But I've gotten to that point that you know, those, a whole bunch of my original DBZ TCG game cards were gone, and all of my first edition Pokemon cards pretty much were gone. So there's a lot of stuff like that that ended up missing. But it's okay, Gunham. At least you joined in. That's what matters the most. But I'm happy with what I have. I won't let the past define me. You know, I won't keep moving forward. I got enough to worry about as it is in the current. So I'm not worried about the past on that stuff. And believe it or not, Babyface, I think he never really come out and said it. But I knew I had that talk with him about some of the stuff I lost. And coincidentally, one of the items he sent me in a friend package was a Super Saiyan 4 Goku statue. So I like to think that he remembered that and not only wanted to do something nice for me, but was trying to really help out, you know, on one of our talks. You know, I took it that way. It's the way I called it, Babyface. I don't know if that's how you intended it, but that's how it felt for sure. Like you really listened to what I told you and you sent that. So that really went a long way. And that's the stuff in my collection that I prize the most is as much as I have, some of this stuff, even this Fig Pen Goku and stuff, the stuff that my friends and family have got me mean more to me than any of the other stuff. Because at the end of the day, you know, they're awesome to have, but, you know, that connection, that's what's important. So, and I'm thankful, like I said, to all of you in the chat. That is what it's about. Appreciative of everybody. I have, 6 people in the chat. That's awesome to me. I don't have to have 40 people. 6 is fine for me. We chatted it up pretty good. That was pretty fun. But I do have to say it sucks that I have to hop off because I'm still getting the flashing battery light. And if I don't get off, it's going to cut me off one way or another. So, let's go ahead and end this. Thank you, as always, for all the support, for watching. And if you missed any of this chat, it'll be back up later. You can catch the first of it. Hopefully you'll get to see some cool stuff. A lot of Halo figs and stuff. Thank you all you guys in the chat once again. All my normal viewers. Everybody that supports Overkill. Until next time, I bid you all farewell. Peace.